Hello, my name is Katrine. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Næstved in Southern Zealand, and I've studied at Næstved Gymnasium, and then I've studied at United World College with course Nordic in Norway, and right now I study human ecology with a focus on climate science, climate politics at College of the Atlantic in Maine in the United States. So the first time I went to study abroad was when I went to study in Norway. I think it's 8 years ago now, and I was just curious about the world and about people from around the world, and I went to Norway and studied there. And then in Norway I heard about this tiny college off the coast of Maine on a tiny island in a national park called College of the Atlantic, and I wanted to study there because it was a school that focused on climate and the environment and sustainability, and I wanted to know what does it mean to study at a school that focuses on that, like at an educational institution that wants to focus on environmental sustainability. What does it mean to study a place like that? So I have studied in the US for 3 years now, and I really enjoy it. So at my school you can only study one major, and it's called human ecology, which focuses on the relation between humans and their built, natural, social, economic environment. And so that means that everybody studies the same major, and then you can focus on what you want to focus on, whether it's theater or economics or environmental sustainability. And for me, I have read and studied a lot of climate science, environmental science, and then climate politics and climate justice, and it's been really great. At my school there's a bunch of students and faculty and staff who wants to make the most of it. So I have worked in an energy center where I do solar analyses, and I spend my summer right now working on how to increase zero waste at my school. I've been part of leading our campus committee for sustainability, where we work with the different governance systems at my school to make it the most sustainable, both with the buildings and the way we purchase things, and we throw a big Earth Day every year. I've also been part of an organization that works for climate justice, where I have attended the UN climate negotiations and been talking to a lot of past students from my school who are now doing really cool stuff in other NGOs focused on climate justice. At my school, it's very remote. It's 4 hours north of Boston, so it's very far out. But if you're very patient, you can get there with public transport, which is me. I'm very patient with public transport. And there I live in a small town called Bar Harbor, which is also where my school is. And I live with 6 of my best friends in a small wooden house in town, and I bike to school every morning. And I know the professors at my school. I also know pretty much all the students because it's a very small place that I study. But yeah, it's great. It's great. It's okay. I mean, it's a small school, and when you go somewhere very far away, you need to know that it's a small place you're going, and you need to know that you don't just go out in town and meet new people and explore new places all the time. You're committed to the place, but that also means that everybody who comes there knows that, so everybody is very committed to the place, which means that we make great things happen. So when I went, I think sometimes it can be a big mouthful to think, okay, now I'm going to the United States for 4 years. That's like a really big step. So what I did was that I said, okay, I'm going to school and it lasts for 4 years, but now I'm gonna go and give it a year, and then I'm gonna reevaluate how am I doing, am I happy, am I enjoying my time here? And I think that also helped me not be so hard on myself, and to give myself space to continuously ask myself if this is what I want, and if I'm still happy. And I mean, now I've been happy for 3 years. I'm entering my 4th year now, but I'm very aware that I haven't just gone and committed to staying. I only wanted to stay if I was having a good time, and I think that may be sometimes very helpful if you think that it's a big step. That it's okay. That it is a big step, but you can chop it up in small bites if you want to.